welcome, and it's great to have you here with us again on our series of blogging for dollars, blogging to make money. Okay, let's go.
This is an agouti, the largest rodent in Central America.
So I'm going to cover a few things here, but first a review about where we left off in you choosing your niche, and that niche being what your subject matter that you will focus in on with your blog. And as I said before, my niche is pretty big. It's like 3 different things wrapped into one, being family, relationships, and finance. So those things I can talk about on my blog. Now, you wouldn't want to go off into left field and talk about other things unless it's really something unusual in the news that you wanted to address and maybe voice your opinion on. But the world needs creative writers. You can make money online, I mentioned before, on certain websites that you can go to, and you can actually get paid to write articles. So just to go back in time to our last series that we had that was about finding your niche. I want to make sure that you've got it clear in your mind before you proceed on what your niche is. And that's so important that you have that focus of what you're going to write about on your blog, and don't get sidetracked with that. So it confuses people. So then, and on top of that, you're going to be doing your writing, and the more writing you can do, the better you get. In fact, I just grabbed a good little item to write about is babies. I've had 6 kids, so I love babies. I have 3 grandkids, and so about these babies, they wanted me to write an article about babies. So I'm in the process of writing that. I put on my headphones with my microphone, and I basically just talk into the computer, and I can just talk these articles very quickly. So, and it's because I've been writing a long time. I've been writing in a journal for years and years and years. So it's just about, you need practice. So, and if you want to make money while you're practicing, that's a good way to go. Now, what we're going to talk about today is how about if you were to learn, if I could tell you and teach you how to retire in 90 days. I'm going to get into that a little bit too, and this is with a company as an affiliate, and it's going to be staggering. It'll be staggering for you to learn about how you could earn $40 per person that you bring into this company. If you do that for 100 people, that's $4,000 a month, because it's a monthly membership. So I'll get into that a little bit more. And in fact, I'll put a link below for that as well. So the reason why I chose to be blogging or vlogging is because I love to travel, and I've been all over the world. Ukraine, Moscow, Europe. There's places in Europe I haven't been, but that's on my bucket list to do that. I've been to Australia, Tasmania, off Australia, to New Zealand, China, Chongqing, China, Canada, and all over the United States. My dad actually was a genius, and he bought a motorhome and took my family, 5 of us, 3 boys, mom and dad, all over the United States for 6 weeks. He left his work, he owned it with a partner, his company, and he left with a family and went all around from the Southern California all the way south through New Orleans, Texas, Florida, when Disney World was brand new, 1978, about 3 years old it was, all the way up the East Coast to New York and upstate New York, Niagara Falls, and then right down through to Las Vegas. Amazing experience. So I have a lot to write about. Anyway, so let's talk a little bit about branding. Branding is so important. It goes along with your niche. Now, your niche is that core that you're going to write about, but the branding is you. And so we have to talk a little bit about choosing your website. And because there's a number of different providers that can host your website, what I want to talk to you about is choosing the right website address or name. Now I have it Kevin Wood Blog, and that's just because I'm my own brand, and you should be too if you can swing it. But if you are going to choose a niche that you would want to put the blog name, that actual name of your product, or let's say it's healthcare or fighting type 2 diabetes, or let's say it's something in the effect of maybe art. I have a big interest in art, so I have on my blog for sale art that I've created, and I sell products and things on my website for my blog. And that's one way to monetize it. But when it comes to your branding, you want to make sure you choose that website that really reflects the concept of your branding. And so your branding might be family, teenagers. So you have that list that I provided in the PDF in the last series that you can go to. Again, that's your niche deciding list. So when it comes to the branding, you want to keep everything cohesive. And there are these providers that I could recommend to you for your web hosting. There's HostGator. I use GoDaddy personally. I like their customer service. They're very helpful. They're open 24/7 every day of the week. I can call them at any time, middle of the night, and get their help, and so it never slows me down. And there are others that are available. All you have to do really is just search in Google web hosting, and you're going to find many different options there. I can't tell you what the best one is because I just haven't used a lot of them. But the other one is, and I've used a couple though, and one was WordPress about 6 years ago. And I was using that while I was traveling, and I was blogging. I did up over 10,000 names, emails. And the WordPress was tough. It was a little bit hard and difficult. So one of the reasons why I chose to actually talk about and teach blogging is because the low barrier of entry. So really it's quite affordable to start blogging, and yet for the rate return on your investment, it is really awesome. And so it's really a good way to go, a good path to go to start out. You can branch out later on as you're getting the relief of the cash flow, as we say. And so I'm going to have actually a little bit of an explanation of Quora. I really want you to start going onto Quora and getting yourself registered and answering the questions and getting into that mode of information, presenting yourself, about yourself, attraction marketing, so to speak, and you'll learn all about that through the Quora website. But for right now, I'll put a link down below, and you can actually click on that, go and register for Quora and start going through the process of putting yourself there. That's a place, again, as the best explained, it is attraction marketing in high gear. So be sure and take care of that step as well. The present is the past. So right now, today, this moment is history now, and this video becomes history, and it's in the past. So we are all about going forward strong and getting it done. Make a checklist, stay on track, check off the things to do, and before you know it, in not too long, you will have your blog up and running, and you'll be excited to write and to get responses and to touch people's lives. So as we press forward, it's important to understand I'm trying to give you some lead-ins on how you can be setting yourself up as a affiliate marketer. I'll eventually be getting into other affiliate sites like ClickBank and some others that I use to monetize my blog. And you might do some Facebook ads and get those out to other people, and start making some money with this through other avenues. So the idea now is to I'll just go down step by step in review, is to finalize your niche, finalize your website, keep it in the branding of what you want to be involved in on blogging subject wise, and look for the links below this YouTube. If you like what you're learning, I know it's basic, I know it's early on, so if you would click subscribe below, and also click on the bell so that you can get the push announcements when I have a new posting of this training series.
Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then the bing.
And helping people to get monetized and profitable while blogging. And then you can travel the world and enjoy a lifestyle of, they call it a laptop lifestyle. And so, you know, you can get a taste of that if you choose to. Maybe you just want to do it to supplement your current job and just to maybe get a name for yourself out there, and then segue into something even bigger. Who knows? You know, it's all about dreaming big. Do a little research or reconnaissance on the Amazon affiliate program, Amazon.com, and you'll find there the affiliate program. You can sign up for that for free, and then go through their trainings for how to sell products that are already on Amazon, and write an article about them. People buy them, you get paid a commission. So what we're doing here today is gathering great minds to earn lots of money. And I sure do appreciate you tuning in today, and we'll get into our next topic, building your list through your blog and setting up a form on your blog to be able to capture names and have subscribers come in. Now, some people actually charge for their blog. I personally don't, because I have enough on there. I'm selling products and programs. But if you are interested in actually, you know, making a membership blog, they're out there, and that's one way that you could go. I wouldn't do it right away in the beginning, but it's something you could actually shoot for. But for now, I'm going to sign off, and we'll talk to you next time. Have a great day.